It's time for the latest in RV and camping news. I'm Jason Epperson, and right before we jump in, this video is sponsored by the Togo RV app. I want to show you how quick and easy it is to find overnight parking spots in the app. Just click on Find Overnight RV Parking on the app's homepage, and then you can search by city and find spots near your current location. The database contains 16,328 RV parking and no parking locations in the USA and Canada. You can quickly see which places allow it and which don't. If I click on this Love's truck stop that's 5 miles away, I can call them with one click of a button or click Navigate and immediately get live RV-specific GPS routing. If I scroll down and read the description, I see that permission from the staff on duty is required. There is parking for big and small RVs, and I may be annoyed by loud "your shower is ready" announcements all night long. The Togo RV app is free to download. It includes checklists, maintenance reminders, and more. But if you want the overnight RV parking database or turn-by-turn directions, you need a $49.99 a year Road Pass Pro membership, which you can get right in the app. And it includes lots more features that I can't list here. Get $10 off with the code RVMiles10X. Well, fuel prices are certainly top of mind for many RVers and road trip travelers right now. In the last month, gasoline prices have risen about 72 cents on average to a new record high of $4.33 a gallon as of Friday. Diesel has jumped $1.20 in a month and now sits at $5.13 on average, or $6.29 a gallon if you're in California. Oil prices actually dropped significantly on Wednesday, 13% on the news that the United Arab Emirates supports an OPEC output increase, and that several U.S. oil rigs that weren't in production went online. Hopefully that means we're near the top of this incredible climb in fuel prices, but experts say we're in for a difficult summer, and it's doubtful that there will be any easing soon, especially as fuel demand continues to rise. 3 big RV companies announced quarterly earnings in the last few days. Thor Industries, the owner of brands like Airstream, Keystone, Heartland, Jayco, and Tiffin, is making record profits still, as has been the case for the last couple of years. But just to give you an idea of the current situation the RV industry faces right now, Thor still has a $17.73 billion backlog worth of orders from dealers and customers. That's actually down slightly as RV makers continue to replenish dealer stocks. But if Thor stopped taking orders altogether right now, they'd be working for more than the next year to fulfill all of the back order that they have at the moment. Thor says that Class B camper vans are the fastest growing segment of the RV industry right now, and that they quadrupled their camper van output in 2021. But chassis availability remains a big problem that they don't expect to be under control until toward the end of this year. Thor also makes RVs in Europe and announced in the report that it has opened its recently acquired facility in Poland as a staging operation for the Red Cross and its attempts to provide relief for displaced Ukrainians. They're also helping to procure needed supplies. But back in the US, Thor says that dealership stocks are getting better, saying that conventional travel trailers are close to normal and desired levels. Major dealership chain Lazy Days concurred in their latest earnings report, saying that towables are approaching desired stock levels, but inventories for higher-end towables, fifth wheels, and motorized units are improving, but remain below historical and desired levels with continued strong customer demand. Rev Group, which manufactures Fleetwood RV, Holiday Rambler, Monaco Coach, American Coach, and more, actually posted a small loss for last quarter, but they say that's due to the lack of sales from their fire truck and emergency vehicles division. RV sales were once again up. RV component manufacturer Lippert is debuting a new biodegradable mattress product meant for dorm rooms and hospitals. Mattress disposal is a serious environmental issue. Close to 20 million mattresses are dumped in landfills each year. Recycling them is expensive, and recycling centers near universities can't often handle the volume of mattresses that residential campuses need to get rid of each year. The EnviroSpring biodegradable core can go directly into the landfill, where it will naturally decompose within 2 years. Time to start putting those in RVs, Lippert. I can't imagine how many cheap RV mattresses just get thrown away, often before they're ever used. Finally, camp spot finding platform The Dirt released its annual camping report, which to nobody's surprise showed camping way up in 2021. But according to the survey, 1 in 5 Americans went camping last year. Camping is getting more and more diverse, and 57% of new campers chose an RV to travel in, whether they purchased it or rented it. 44% camped with dogs, 4% camped with cats, and 3 survey respondents said they had a rabbit along for the ride. The Dirt says that it was 3 times harder to book a campsite in 2021 than prior to the pandemic, with nearly half of all campers in the US reporting difficulty. Western regions were the most difficult, and campers chose dispersed camping last year twice as much as 2020, with the length of the average camping trip and the length of the camping season both increasing dramatically. Remote work had about 24% of people working from the campsite, and the amount of winter camping has increased by 40%. I'll link to the Dirt's full report in the description for this episode. That's it for this week. If you like what we do and you want to support us, the very best thing you can do is subscribe to get notifications every time we put a new episode out. We sure do appreciate it. See you right here next weekend for all the latest.